Welcome to 10-Minute Mentor, premier mentoring for entrepreneurs who want to share their gifts with the world. Each episode is designed to be a mini coaching session, providing valuable nuggets that will empower you to share your message and make a bigger impact. My name is Rich Perry. I want to thank you for trusting me each and every week. I know you want to rock this year, so let's get started right now. Hey, what's going on? And welcome to 10-Minute Mentor. Today we have a brand new episode for you. We're going to talk about 5 more tips to maximize your LinkedIn profile for business. This is kind of like a part 2 from the last episode, but if you didn't catch the last episode, don't worry about it because these tips aren't in any kind of an order. So if you're catching this episode for the first time, you can go back and listen to last episode and it won't matter. So you're going to use these tips to maximize your LinkedIn profile and then go back to watch last episode to get even more tips to maximize your LinkedIn profile. Here we go. Once again, if you are... hold on a second. There we go. Remember to connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Those are the channels that I'm on, Coach Rich Perry. So make sure you connect with me. And also remember, whether you're catching the live stream right now or you're going to watch or you're listening to the podcast later on, we always extend the live streams for a Q&A. So if you have any questions, make sure to put those in the comments area. And also remember to join our Facebook group, 10-Minute Mentor, the podcast community right there on Facebook. So let's get into it right now with 5 more tips to maximize your LinkedIn profile. In no particular order, we have tip number 1, make sure that you're utilizing your featured area, okay? Make your featured area stand out. Now, if you're looking at your LinkedIn profile, this is right below your profile image, your tagline, your cover image, okay? All that stuff is right on the top. Right below it is going to be your featured area. That's going to be a great place for you to put things like blog articles that you've written. If you create videos, okay. If you've ever been interviewed on a podcast or on a TV show or a live stream, anything that shows that you are a credible and recognized expert or something that you have to position yourself as an expert in your field to build that social proof and shine the spotlight on how awesome you are. That's where you're going to want to put it right there in your featured area, and make sure you're including links, because you can include links to video, interviews, blog articles. Even if you write a blog article, a long form article natively on LinkedIn, include that link so people can click it and check out what it is that you have to offer. The second thing you want to do is make sure that you're including skills and recommendations. Skills is obviously where you put in the skills that you're proficient. Okay. The recommendations is kind of like the area for like testimonials and endorsements. So you can ask your best clients, coworkers, collaborators, you can ask all these people to endorse you for skills and also write recommendations talking about how amazing you are. And also don't forget to give recommendations. If you've worked with someone, or maybe you want to shout out a colleague or a collaborator, that's a great opportunity to shout them out and give them a recommendation as well. Tip number 3 for the business owners out there, whether you're a brick and mortar business owner or an entrepreneur, or even someone with a side hustle or brand that you're trying to develop, go out and create a business profile page, okay? A business page, and then link that in your work experience area. Now, the difference there is you could just write the work experience, but then what happens is in the left-hand corner, you're going to see a little gray box, okay? And it looks bland, it looks empty. when you create your business profile page and you link that there, then your logo is going to show up. And that really, it's eye catching to the viewer, and it makes it stand out a little bit more. Okay, so go ahead and create your business page, your brand page, and make sure you link that in the work experience area so that your logo shows up and it pops. All right. Tip number 4 is make sure you're completing all the sections. Okay. Don't leave anything blank. So make sure you're filling in the about me area. Make sure you're filling in your work experience, all your relevant work experience. Make sure you're putting in your skills. Make sure you're asking people to give you recommendations. Make sure that you're putting in any awards you've earned over the years, certificates, licenses, obviously where you went to school, and any particular projects that you have created or collaborated on. Make sure you're including that in the relevant sections right there in your LinkedIn profile. Okay. Once again, this is another opportunity for you to showcase your expertise, your talents, and show that you are a credible and recognized expert in your field, and shine the spotlight on yourself. All right, so number 5, make sure you're including in all those relevant places. Not only are you filling out those areas, but including links to multimedia where possible. Again, in the work experience area, in the projects area, obviously in the publications area, anywhere where you're able to include links, and there are multiple areas in your LinkedIn profile where you can include links. Make sure you're putting in links to multimedia, because that's going to be a great opportunity for people to really check out your skills, your talents, your expertise. It's one thing to say, "Hey, I've published this, or I've produced this, or I've been interviewed here." It's quite another to include that link. That way, that person can just click that link and engage with that piece of content. Okay, so include those links for multimedia. The other thing that you want to do is actively engage with people in your network. So make sure that you're reaching out, commenting on people's posts, liking those posts, sharing posts that you agree with or that you want to share, with your network. Okay, reach out to the people, and obviously too, I think it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. When people like, comment, and share your posts, make sure you're reaching back out to them to engage them, get them involved in the discussion. Obviously, thank them for taking time out of their day to engage with you, and get open up the channel for dialogue. All right. And that's what we have. So let's recap those real quick. So I said I was going to give you 5, but I gave you 6. So here we go. Recapping them again. Make sure your featured area stands out. Include those blog articles, videos, things like that in your featured area. Make sure that you're adding skills and asking for recommendations. That's number 2. Number 3 is create your business page, your branded page, and then link it in your work experience to show that logo. Number 4 is, again, make sure you complete all the sections, everything from the about me area to work experience, education, projects, publications, awards, certifications, licenses, all that stuff. All right. Tip number 5 was include multimedia in all of those relevant sections. If you have an opportunity to share that link in there, then make sure you're doing so. And tip number 6 is to actively engage the people in your network. Remember, it's social media. So be social on LinkedIn. All right. So those are the tips that I have. Those that are watching the live stream, make sure you stick around, because I'm going to go in depth with one of them right now. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop those in the comments area, and I'll be sure to answer those. Remember to like this, share it with someone who would find value in it, and make sure you also subscribe on YouTube and on your favorite podcast streaming services. And also, make sure you join our Facebook community, 10-Minute Mentor, right there, Facebook community. Go check out my website, richperry.com. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks and be excellent. Bye bye. All right. For those that are checking out the live stream, we're going to go in depth with one of the areas that I was talking about. And as always, if you have a question you want me to answer, question you have, or you want me to explain in greater detail, go ahead and drop that in the comments area. Whether you're watching the live stream or watching it later on, I always check the comments area. So whether you're watching this on Twitter, Facebook in our group, or on the stream, or even on YouTube, and of course LinkedIn. If you're watching this later on and you have a question, go ahead and drop that in there. So what I want to do is go into greater detail real quick. The difference between a personal profile on LinkedIn and then a business profile. Okay, so um, your personal profile is where you're going to be able to really showcase you as an individual. Now, if you are an entrepreneur, or maybe, okay, let's take it back real quick. If you are your brand, okay, maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a speaker, an author, you're a solopreneur, whatever. If you are the face and identity of your particular brand, then many times you're conducting business from your personal profile. Okay. It really doesn't pay for you to have a business page on LinkedIn. However, here's one of the main differences. Okay. If you're looking to do any kind of like paid media advertising, paid media marketing, run ad campaigns on LinkedIn, you cannot do it from your personal profile. LinkedIn gives you a lot of leverage with your personal profile. You're able to really conduct business from your personal profile, whether you're a coach, a speaker, a trainer, solopreneur, whatever. If you're the face of your brand, you can do a lot of cool stuff from your personal profile. The one thing that you really can't do from your personal profile is run those ad campaigns. You're not allowed to do any kind of paid media marketing. You're not allowed to do any kind of like advanced lead generation for ads unless you have a business page. Okay. So if you're looking to promote, putting dollars behind, promote your business, you have a program coming out, you wrote a book, you have a brand new product or a service that you want to advertise, the only way to do that is from a business profile. Another cool thing about your business profile, it really goes deep with analytics when we're talking about the people that are visiting your page, what industry they're from, what their interests are. So if you want again to run those ad campaigns, there's a lot of detail, a lot of granular detail that you can utilize to target the right people on LinkedIn. Once again, you can only do that from a business page. Now, maybe something that you wanted to do, say you're a solo entrepreneur, maybe you're a coach, whatever, okay? You are self employed, you don't have any employees, you can conduct the majority of your business operations, your business dealings and marketing and engagement and networking, things like that, from your personal profile, and just use that business page for maybe once in a while when you do that ad campaign, or when you want to put some dollars behind some marketing to broadcast it and reach a brand new audience segment. Okay, and that's something that you can do as well. If you're that solo entrepreneur, solopreneur, whatever, you don't really have to operate all the time from both pages, because it can be a lot. You're probably on LinkedIn, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you've got a lot of stuff going on, so you can maintain most of your business marketing and networking right there from your personal profile, and then just capitalize on the business page itself when you want to run those ad campaigns. And like I said, another cool thing about it is once you've created that business page and you link it in your work experience, then that logo is going to show up and it makes you look a little bit more professional. So it's a little bit more eye catching, and it just looks a whole lot better. All right. So that's what I wanted to share, little differences between your personal profile on LinkedIn and then your business page and how you can utilize each one. Again, if you have any questions, drop it into the comments area. Even if you're watching this stream later on when it's not live anymore, remember you can always join our Facebook group, the 10-Minute Mentor group on Facebook. It is a private group. So if you want that link, reach out to me or just go to my website, richperry.com, and go to richperry.com/podcast. Okay. And right there, you'll see the link to our 10-Minute Mentor group on Facebook. That's all the time that I have. I want to thank you for tuning in for the live stream. Reach out to me. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and I'll talk to you soon. Until next time, thanks and be excellent. Bye-bye.